Mr. Speaker, normally when we think of reconciliation, we think of a coming together, of a finding common ground. This is not such reconciliation. Rather, this is a bill that provides more tax breaks to the few and more pain to the many. It is, in fact, a wreck, as in a train or auto wreck reconciliation. Now, there is legitimate concern that we must address our budget difficulties to avoid a long-term budget wreck. But I am concerned about the wreck that this legislation under consideration today poses to the lives of so many Americans. It is a wreck for educational opportunity. The failure of this Budget Committee to address the needs of our youngest Americans with Head Start and early learning, the failure to extend the more education tax credit that I authored for more opportunity at the Alamo colleges at Texas State and institutions across this country. It is a wreck for our most vulnerable neighbors, the Texas seniors who rely on one hot meal a day from Meals on Wheels. Their director says it will be devastating to eliminate the Social Services block grant, a wreck for those seniors. It is a wreck for those who are relying on food security, like the 74-year-old who gave me this plate at the food bank in San Antonio. My Social Security check doesn't give me enough to buy any groceries, just my rent and utilities. Without the food bank, I would starve. Those are the kind of people for whom it is a wreck right now. Now, we had a president once who realized the need for shared sacrifice. He had almost half of his budget from new revenue by what he said was closing off special interest loopholes, and he said that is just a matter of simple fairness. His name was Ronald Reagan. I think we might follow that example. Do you have another 30 seconds?
I yield the gentleman another 30 seconds.
The gentleman from Texas is
recognized. We would contrast that example with those Republican presidential candidates who said they wouldn't give $1 of additional revenue for $10 of spending cuts. This is a reconciliation bill that asks nothing of Mr. Exxon, that asks nothing more of hedge fund managers, but asks those who are most vulnerable in our society to share more pain. I think we must reject this wreck, a wreck for so many American families, this reconciliation bill, and I yield back.